it was an interesting game. You know, we go down by 20 the first half and kind of chip away at the end of the quarter, and you think, well, you held them to 4 points the third quarter. You made some adjustments. We didn't. We just started doing what we were supposed to do, is jump switch. And all that first half, we did not jump switch like we were supposed to, and they got a lot of open threes and stuff. In the second half, we did that. So it allowed us to come back. And I thought we had opportunity. You know, that's all you want to do. You know, you get back in the game and 5 seconds left and you're up by 2 and they have the ball, they advance the ball. I mean, and, you really don't want to foul, and, you fouled. And so you go into overtime and then the same thing happens. You're up by 1 or by 2 really. And they go shoot free throws and we jump in the lane. I mean, just some things that, maybe that we were tired or whatever, but, it's kind of disappointing because we had opportunities we should have won that game and we didn't. But they're a lot better. They make you guard, because I mean, they all can shoot it, and trying to find those shooters and stuff like that, it took us a little bit of a while. But I think we had a great game plan and just kind of fell short. And then you go to Troy, and Troy's going to be Troy. They're going to try to speed you up. Took a good lead, played good the first quarter, and our second quarter hit us again. Both games, the second quarter was the one that we just didn't guard and we didn't score. It was kind of, they sped us up, and some of the new kids had never really played against Troy. It's hard to be patient. You want to extend the game. You want to get fouled. I thought that's what happened in the first half. We got fouled, went to the line a lot. In the second half, we didn't. So we wasn't as aggressive as the second half. But tough game, and both teams are really good. And I thought we had opportunities to win both those games. So hopefully we can kind of regroup and get it done this week.
Not practice. I mean, y'all going to practice today, right?
Yeah, we practice. We practicing right now.
And so if you don't, is this a awful teams to be preparing for without actually physically practicing the 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, I've never not practiced going into a game. This is the first time in my career, probably 40 years, that we don't practice. So I mean, I don't know. I guess the good thing about it is we're not spending as much time on the scout because we know what they're going to do. I mean, we watch film. We just finished playing them, so we don't have to spend a lot. I mean, it's kind of fresh in everybody's mind what we as a team need to do. So I guess if there's any positive thing, is playing the same team makes it a little bit easier.
But what is it that what in your mind, other than the habit of coaches like to practice, like what is it that y'all might be missing out on when you actually get on the floor because you don't have a physical practice?
Okay, and I guess everybody complains and everybody wants shooting, they want scoring, and that's what's going to happen. We're not in the dome. It's a little bit tougher to shoot in the dome. So when you are in the dome a lot, when you're playing there that week, it makes it a lot better. I think it's the shooting, It's like, even if tomorrow, if we could just get in the dome and get some shots up, it would give us an advantage over Arkansas State and Troy because they're not going to be in there till Wednesday. So I think that's more what it is. Touching the ball on the women's side, I always feel when we don't touch the ball and we take a day off, it takes a whole day to get rid of all the turnovers. And like today, I thought, man, we turned over the ball a lot, just not catching it. And we did a lot of drills, passing drills and stuff like that. And it wasn't very pretty. But we already know we took off Sunday. It's going to be a tough day. And that Monday we used that. So tomorrow, I mean, whenever we come back, if we come back on Wednesday, I'm sure it's going to be ugly. We'll have to try to do some of those things.
What about the defensive preparation? You can do that mental or Zoom?
Yeah, I mean, we do. It's so much drills that we do that they are, for the most part, they know it. The thing that we need to really, and we should have did a little bit more today, is to work on that jump switch, to make sure that they understand they don't have to think about it. This is what we're doing. When your man sets a screen, we're going to jump switch it. And we did not do a good job the first half. The second half, we did an excellent job. And so that's going to be the game plan again. Can we do that again? Can we be efficient at it? Can we be early on the defense? And, we had a pretty good defensive practice today. That's what, when I left practice just now, they were finishing up with it. And it was a lot better. But, yeah, it's a building process. You keep on working, try to do some little different things, but you pretty much do the same thing all the time.
Are you going to be able to get a gauge on what players can come back if you're not practicing? Health-wise.
Well, I know we're probably going to have 3 of them out, 4 of them out. We're going back to playing with 9 or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so the three that were out, who else may not play besides the three that were out this week?
Jalen James got a concussion, so she's out till who knows. So, yeah. And then you got Yanai with a little knee injury that they've seen a doctor today, so I don't know. I doubt. She's probably very doubtful to play. And then Sam's her back. She's another one. So, yeah. It's just Jasmine, yeah, she's got, her shins and her Achilles and all that and they're too painful to play. So I guess once the pain kind of releases, then she'll be able to play. But
the thought also, I'm sure, is hopefully Arkansas State won't shoot as well in the dome as they do at home.
Yeah, they do. They really shoot the ball well at their place. So, but that's what she did. She went out and recruited some shooters, and she's going to press. She's playing just like Marshall. It's funny how I thought it would take a little bit longer to be pretty good at it, but they're pretty good at it already because they got the right. I think they got some really good players that can shoot it. So we'll see. And they don't mind. They're very confident in themselves. So we'll see. It should be a little bit more difficult. And I think if we play our defense like we planned on playing, we can make it a little bit more difficult like we did the second half.